What's going on, guys? Woo! It is blustery today. Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. I can't really go fishing right now because there's ice on the lakes and ponds. It's about an inch or two thick is all. I can't ice fish for you guys. There's snow on the ground. There's no open water. I have no way to make fishing videos for you guys. So I'm going to teach you how to make your own NEKO rig today. It's going to be a rattling NEKO rig. This is going to be a do-it-yourself video. You can go to Walmart. Heck, you might have everything you need right inside your house to make these. The reason I'm showing you guys how to make your own NEKO rigs is because I catch a ton of fish on these in the winter time. This March, earlier this year, I caught some big fish on those. I'll play one of those at the end of this video for you guys. But yeah, we're at the Tightline shop today. I'm gonna go inside, show you guys exactly what you need to make these NEKO rigs, and we'll get started. Let's go. Okay, we just got inside the shop. Awesome bait shop. If you guys have never been in Tightlines UV, stop by. It's right next to Mazingo Lake. They're open during normal business hours, especially in the summertime, but they're still open in the winter here. So I'm gonna sit down at this booth, go over with you guys how to make a NEKO rig. What you're gonna need, you're gonna need some BBs. You know, I used to have a little BB gun, shoot it all the time as a kid. So you're gonna need some of those, or just some round lead weights. Next thing you're gonna need are some hooks. I got some Katana NEKO rig style hooks. I'll link everything I'm talking about in the video description down below. That way you guys can see everything I'm using today. I also got this little wood stick with a pointed edge. That way I can shove it in the tip of the worm, put the rattle and the weight in there. You guys will see that here in a second. I got some O-rings. That way you can get the hook all the way up the bait, just like that. I got some super glue. You're gonna want that weight to stay in the worms. You don't want it falling out while you're fishing it. I got some pliers as well. And then I got a bunch of these Tightlines UV drop shot worms. You are also gonna want some little rattles to shove in these baits if you want rattling NEKO rigs. I'm gonna be making those today, but they do work well without the rattles and just a lead ball in the end. So that's what I'm going to be using to make these NEKO rigs today. I hope you guys enjoy, and it's a great wintertime fishing bait. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start out showing you guys the finished product, kind of what you're looking at when you get done. You got this Tightlines UV drop shot worm, you got the NEKO rig hook on the O-ring, and then you also got a rattle with a lead weight or a BB inside. And then it's super glued, and you're ready to go fish this in the lake. So the first thing you need to do is take your wooden stick and shove it right in the tip of this worm. You're going to create a cavity for the rattles to sit in, as well as the little BB we're going to be using today. And then you're going to take the rattles, shove them right down the tip of this drop shot worm, just like that. Then once you have your rattles in the worm, you are all set to put the BB in there. We're going to get one out here. And then you're going to stick it right in the top of the worm as well. Some people like their NEKO rigs to sink faster. If that's the case, I would just create a deeper hole in this worm and stick 2 or 3 BBs in the tip of it, and then it'll sink faster if you're fishing, I don't know, deeper than 10 foot. But for up to 10 foot, I like to just stick 1 BB in here. And when I'm using 6 to 8 pound test and a finesse rod, it sinks pretty quick, and you don't want that bait to sink too fast in the winter time because these fish are super lethargic, and they want as slow as a presentation as you can give them. Okay, now that we have our rattles and our BB inside of the NEKO rig, we're going to put on the O-ring. So I'm old school. I don't have any special tools for this. I just got your regular pliers, and I'm going to shove that O-ring over the tip of these pliers, just like that. And then I'm going to spread the pliers open and put the tip of the worm through there. And then you're going to pull the worm all the way through until you get right past, there's a little fat part on the worm, or you could go about 1/3 up the worm. And that is how far up you want your O-ring. Okay, now we're going to take our super glue and we're going to put a little bit on the tip of this where you stuck the ball or the BB in. And just like that, you're going to dab some of that super glue on the tip, and you are ready to go fish this worm. Like I said, I like using these Katana NEKO rig hooks. This is size 2/0. You can also use 1/0, but the fish don't normally care, and you get a little better hookups with the 2/0. So yeah, you're ready to go. And fishing this, you just want to cast it out there, let it sink down to the bottom, slowly twitch it a couple times, let it sink back down, and work it like that the whole way back in. And you can even get some weedless wacky rig hooks if you want fishing around cover, stumps, weeds, and it won't get caught. But when you're fishing open water, I like using a hook without a weed guard just because you get a little better hookups. As soon as ice gets off the lakes and I'm going to be out there fishing in this cold water, my favorite color is this dawn color. It's kind of plum looking, but it's a Tightlines UV drop shot worm. We're going to use it a ton, and we're going to catch a lot of big fish on this. I know I caught some over 5 on it earlier this spring, but I'm going to play one of those videos right now so you guys can see just how these NEKO rigs work and how they catch fish. I'll show a couple different ones. You can use almost any worm doing this. It doesn't have to be a Tightlines UV drop shot worm. That's what I prefer, but any little finesse worm will work, and you guys should catch a ton of fish and add this to your arsenal. It's a great way to catch cold lethargic bass. I'm just hopping this little NEKO rig up and down. Looks like a little worm ticking off the bottom. Oh, I got a bass. There he is. Oh, that feels like a good one. Oh man. All right. Whatever I got is better than last video. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there we go. On the NEKO rig. Oh, yeah, buddy. 5-pounder on the NEKO rig. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at that. He felt huge, and he was. Tightlines UV 4-inch worm, little finesse worm I made into a NEKO rig right there. Oh my gosh, what a slaunch, man. Wow, that's what it's about right there. Slaunches on little baits. When we're talking wintertime fishing, we're talking small baits usually in ponds like this, and these bass just key in on them. Oh, Cody had a bite. Wow, what a good fish. We gotta get a picture and we'll do a quick release of him. What a toad. That is what it's about. 41 degrees outside, catching slaunches. This is my first slaunch of the season in open water. I caught that giant ice fishing. Let's get a good release of him. See you, buddy. Oh, he swam at me. That is awesome. Wow. Another pretty little largemouth. Man, they're just freezing cold. This water's about 40 degrees. This one's about, almost 2 pounds. I'd say 1 3/4 pounds. See you, buddy. Whoa. There he is. I should probably retie because this is number 4. Putting a lot of pressure on him. Nice bass. I think that's the biggest one yet. Oh, it broke off right there. Just as I was saying, I need to retie. How about that? 2.5, 3-pounder. You want to retie often with this NEKO rig because these bass get the whole hook in their mouth and their teeth will fray that line. So make sure you retie when you use this bait, or a wacky rig Senko, anything like that. You want to retie after every fish or two. This is number 4, and I missed 4, and I still haven't retied. So glad I still have my bait. See you, buddy. Oh, there he is. Hit it right next to. All right, hit it right next to the dock here. Give him a good little hook set, and he is fat. What is up, fatso? Man, you've been gorging. You got too greedy and thought you were gonna get away with another meal. I'll let you go so you can eat. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys next time on Fishing with Nordbye.